Check, 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 check. What's up? What's up? What go on, people? What's up, my peeps? Waiting on some people to forward. I'm gonna go check what go on. Check, check, check. What's up, my peeps? Jaja, I don't know how it depend on view your people. I can't change the view here. I don't know why I'm in another view here. What's up, my peeps? Jaja, I don't know how it depend on view your people. I can't change the view here. Check, check, check. Testing, testing. Why, people, today is just one of those days, you know. Longsy Blake, big up yourself in a pastor. Check, check, check. Testing, testing. Pastor, you want to call in? Offer a word of prayer for the family of the Olivers. That's if you desire to do so, you know. No pressure. Longsy Blake, big up yourself in a pastor. Pastor, you want to call in? Alright, so hear myself, sound like my stream is up and running. Yeah, so people, it was very difficult day today. You know what I mean? It was a very difficult day today, especially for the persons in the media space. You know, it would have been a very sad day if you ask me, because the media landscape would have lost top journalist, you know, one with a voice second to none whenever it comes on to football commentary. Yeah, it's one of those voices that many persons, even if you're not watching the game, that voice brings life to the situation, right? I was never close to him, but may I tell you, since I've heard it, I've had a headache since. Yeah, So I can imagine the folks that are close to him, that who were close to him. You know, and I link a few people. It was I understand that they were planning to have a huge comeback with all the cast members who were usually on Sportsmax, a big year in review. And trust me, they had to postpone it because of this. Because of course one member of the team, you know, dropped out. It's just sad. It's very, very, very sad. You always want to listen to Donald Oliver. And on behalf of the Coaches Desk family, I must say heartfelt condolences to the friends and families and colleagues, former colleagues of the veteran broadcaster and commentator who has been doing a fantastic job since he has been in media. I don't know the years, but it seems to have been a great individual. I have a friend who posted him, and I didn't even know that him and that person are actually friends. And the commendation and the stuff that was said, it goes to show that Donald was a very good individual, and his life would have made an impact on several individuals. And we're just gonna take a moment of silence at this time for Donald Oliver, the late. May his soul rest in peace and light perpetually shine on him. And I hope that the family will find, you know, solace and strength to go through such a difficult period. I mean, probably there were a lot of plans in place for the year ahead. However, those have to be averted because of this situation. Yeah. So it's really, really, really a sad news. Nobody at all was actually looking for something or listening for something like this, you know. And it's just sad that it had to happen, you know. There will be a void in commentary where schoolboy football, local Premier League is concerned. Yeah, there is going to be a void. And I'm gonna play. Alright, Pastor, let me drop the number. Yeah, Onika, that is true, man. We never want to meet that way. And my plan for have this was actually my last live for the year. And you know, for it to be in this fashion, then it is really sad. Yeah. I have a lot of things to do tomorrow, so I'm not gonna push it as close to tomorrow to have the final show. And of course, you know, Tuesday is normally the time when I have my show. So I said, you know, let me have the show, and boom, this will come meet upon January star. I tell you. I say me I do a marathon today, no man. It's a marathon me I do today, no. Yes, a marathon me say me I go do today, no. Me just I go run in life. You see me? And trust me, never expect this. Never. And I saw them thing happen, you know, people. You know, you never. Well, if we could have seen these things, you know, then we probably would have made preparations for situations and scenarios like this. But trust me, it is one of those situations. A few years we lost Hubert Lawrence, and now Donald Oliver. Woo. I have to take a drink. Yeah, man, a real thing, real thing, Onika. Real thing. You see me? But I'm going to play a commentary from him. As me I said, this man is like him actually give the commentary them and bring life to commentary. Seeing? Yeah, that is true. That is so true. You have to give flowers. Yeah, man. Tell your loved ones them say you love them, you know. Tell your friends say you love them. Spend time with your friends and your loved one. Because you never know. You never know. But here, this was actually a Prem game. The Jamaica Premier League game that he actually was commentating on. And hear how poetic he is when it comes on to giving commentary. Second to none.
There's the delivery again. Headed out by Ferreira. Here's a bomber! What a save from Shaquan Davis! It was a stunning effort. I think it was Bowers with the rocket.
You hear the passion. You hear the passion in his voice. You can know that this man really loved his job. The passion. You know? It was tremendous to hear him do commentary. I used to love watch whenever it is him commentating on some schoolboy football. You know, Sportsmax used to have those games and the Premier League games. Trust me, man. When Donald Oliver I give the commentary. May I have to play this again?
There's the delivery again. Headed out by Ferreira. Here's a bomber! What a save from Shaquan Davis! It was a stunning effort. I think it was Bowers with the rocket.
No, I never him Onika. I think we know. Was it the Vauxhall game you're talking about? Is it the Vauxhall game you're referring to, Onika? But he has done some good interviews, and he has given us some very good commentary on games. The last place, of course, you know that Sportsmax went under, and that didn't stop them. All the persons who were working there. I think he was working at the Observer, and he was the one leading the line in the World Championship on their podcast, and that was he brought some good episodes there as well. So that's the last place that he worked, at the Observer, and it's just sad, and they gave a tribute to him. I want you to pay attention to the tribute that they gave for him.
Donald Oliver is beyond special.
Rest in peace.
In our final show for 2025 wins, Julian, you gave it your all and these big games. Hurricane Melissa, the people, the places, the progress. I'm Donald Oliver.
Big up, Lolo.
Oh wow! We're like, okay, he's here. He's showed up.
Kingston College is certainly not in the same ballpark as Arden High.
Woolman's Boys, you went to, just to clarify.
Yes.
Okay, all right, cool.
I am so grateful. Really, I am. Not many get to live their dream at work. Not many made family at work. I did both.
Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom?
I think I've just started to come into my own as a television commentator. There was a period of time when I thought I wouldn't be getting the opportunities that I am getting now, and so now I'm extremely grateful.
He was wearing the captain.
This is my first Olympic Games, as some of you know. Had to pay someone $100 US. We get the receipt because Sportsmax is going to reimburse us. Sportsmax has always been the land of opportunity. It's
Donald
Sir.
Woolman's Boys, you
Come into my own as a television commentator. There was a period of time when I thought I wouldn't be getting the opportunities that I am getting now, and so now I'm extremely grateful.
He was wearing the captain.
This is my first Olympic Games, as some of you know. Had to pay someone $100 US. We get the receipt because Sportsmax is going to reimburse us. Sportsmax has always been the land of opportunity. It's a personal story for me. Having been given the opportunity to come here and try and perfect my craft. Today was tough again. Today our final day.
Is this somebody calling in for the show? You're live on the show. Hello?
Good evening.
Evening.
Yes, good evening. Yes, sir. I joined the program while I was in the middle of a telephone call, and they doing counseling on, for.
Who is this? Pastor Blake?
Yes, this is
this
is Pastor Blake.
You know, so because you're not talk loud, me never pick you up.
You see, I am using my headset that I had acquired that dealt with that issue that I used to have. So, because the passing of Mr. Oliver is sudden.
Yeah, it is.
When you ask if I wanted to come on and pray for the family, I was looking for the number even while I was on a call while listening to the program. there's enough trouble all around. So people in my discipline get calls from different people at different times. So yeah, but it is a loss. And as you were saying, that he actually had a brand, so to speak, in terms of how he acquitted himself and displayed the kind of discipline in what he did. So, I know it's not just the media landscape. We who listen to commentaries, there are people like Mr. Oliver who are appreciated across a landscape, different sporting disciplines. So it's family loss and fan base loss, and yeah, and so I could take the minutes to pray for the family. That's
man. That would be. I think that would be a good thing, Pastor.
The prayer is not going to be enough, but it certainly doesn't hurt the more prayer that is offered for the family who will have to deal with the aftermath of his passing.
The agony of his passing,
Yep. So,
all right, it's over to you.
When you okay. All right, let's pray. Lord, you who are touched with the feeling of our infirmities, you who know what it is to lose loved one, you who know that we all will deal with loss differently. We commit the family of Mr. Oliver, the family, the friends, the fans, all his listeners, all those who appreciated the work he did, who would at this time be disappointed, uncertain about the feelings that they are now having to deal with. I want to put them, Lord, in your care and ask that in the swirl of unanswered questions, why did God allow this at this time? Why didn't God prevent this from happening? In all of this uncertainty, be there that voice, that shoulder, that arm or arms that wrap around them, embracing them, causing them to feel that they have an assurance in you. Lord, the process of grief is not fixed for any one of us, nor for all of us. So it's not just now that I'm asking, praying that you will embrace his family and friends and loved ones, fans and listeners. I'm asking you, O God, that you will attend to each person according to their immediate need, according to the needs they will have throughout the process of grieving. Lord, that the hope in God will become sufficient. Paul declared that he came to you thrice about the thorn in his flesh, and you said to him, your grace is sufficient. Make your grace sufficient for them. Cause them to understand that you're still in charge and you still work out the best interest of man. Be the comfort, be the voice, be the arm that hold them up. Provide for them the necessities that see them through this in a respectable manner. And then alas, O God, we ask, along with all the faithful that will be saved, to go home with you. In Jesus' name, amen.
All right. Thank you,
yes, sir.
Pastor Blake, for calling in and, offering a word of
You are
prayer
welcome, sir.
for the family. Like you said earlier, I don't think this is going to be enough to, console them. However, it is what we can do from where we're at, and we certainly appreciate.
And we don't just do it. And we don't just do it now. We understand. For those persons who have had to deal with people who have suffered loss, it's not a one-off thing. When you remember, you pray for the family, knowing that, especially if you have experienced similar kind of loss of family members, you would have an experience and an understanding that it wasn't one day and the one prayer and the one person praying makes a difference, but it's not the all in all. So we just keep praying for them and keep them before the Lord. And something else I should say, for those who are close to the family members, visit. Not to say anything, and if it is one chocha you can bring, visit, and just to make the family know that they have somebody that is there.
Yeah.
You don't have to say a word. You don't have to even pray. Just be there so they know. No one, even after the remains would have been put away. You need that kind of a visit to keep the family afloat.
Yeah, because sometimes throughout the process and after, that's where the family feel it the most. After.
No, grieving actually begins really after the grave is closing.
Yeah,
that's when real grieving really begins. It's shut away. So
and that is the time when people tend to stay away, but it is always a good time.
That's when everybody's gone. Oh God. Yeah. That's when everybody's gone. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna be talking about the year in review. There's some highlights, some stuff that we believe would have been, things that really sold throughout the year, stories or events. These are the things that we're gonna be talking about. So kind of sad still, but
I will keep listening in, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Bless up yourself, Pastor.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
All the best for the new year.
Thank you. You too, my friend. All right, so there you have it, folks. Pastor Longsley Blake. We have two pastors on the internet, that I know of.
Donald Oliver is.
So we're gonna play about this thing. It's a tribute to him by the Observer, Jamaica Observer.
I think I've just
welcoming everyone
as a television commentator. There was a period of time when I thought I wouldn't.
Are you hearing the audio load?
So now I'm extremely grateful.
He was wearing the captain.
This is my first Olympic Games, as some of you know. I had to pay someone $100 US. We get the receipt because Sportsmax is going to reimburse us.
Sportsmax has always been the land of opportunity. It's a personal story for me. Having been given the opportunity to come here and try and perfect my craft. Today was tough again. Today our final day on the Sportsmax zone. I don't know, I didn't know that paying and recording so much money would cost the entire company.
If ever I believe my work is done, then I'm starting back at one. When they say it's over.
I felt the love and the support, so thank you all. See you soon.
Donald is.
Yo, people. Why may I tell you? That is a cruel thing, It just separates you from people that you love and appreciate for years. And the fact is that so many unanswered questions You don't know if those questions are ever going to be answered. What is confusing, Jamish? Ask your question. The enchanted acres. What is that you just dropped in the chat? And Jamishi, what is confusing? Talk to us now. We can see if we can help you out. Okay. All right. So the aim of this live pretty much is to talk about some of the exciting stories that was tearing up the internet in 2025. I know you have some. Oh, because you're just coming out, you're confused, man. So, like I said before, this live is to talk about the happenings of 2025. It's basically a year in review. However, we were paying homage to Donald Oliver, who passed on today. And we had to pay him respect because he has left an indelible mark on the media space. So we played one of his commentary clips. We played a tribute to him from the Jamaica Observer, and Pastor Langsdale called in and offered a word of prayer for the family of Donald Oliver. So that's where we have reached so far, and we're just gonna move on because we can't stay at this spot for the entire show. All right? Yeah, second one in 2 years. Yeah, man, he will certainly be missed. You understand? Certainly be missed. What I wanted to do, people, is just to drop your exciting sports moment of 2025. Yeah, I have a few that we want to talk about. That excitement can also be disappointment. Yeah. Condolences, yep. Where's it? Oville? Cha. Oville, me I tell you, man. We can start out from Champs 2025. That's where I'm going to be starting. Champs 2025 was very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. A lot of matchups we were looking forward to as the season progressed, and of course, everybody met at Champs to lay it all out. You understand? And at Champs, there were some winners, there were some thrills, there were some spills, and there were some losers, right? People, welcome the gate man, Rob Smith. The gate man is here, Rob Smith. Big up Rob Smith in the building. Rob Smith, big up yourself, gate man. So we saw Kingston College winning another title on the boys' side ahead of Calabar and Jamaica College. I think Calabar was the surprised act, and you know that Corey Bennett's contract wasn't renewed, and there were a lot of talks about that one too. How come Calabar allow Corey Bennett to leave because he's a, and then you have some factors we're saying that, you know, Corey had too much on his plate. Calabar Heidel, that wasn't working out. They felt as if he gave a lot more to Heidel than he did to Calabar when it comes down to crunch time. Yeah. So that was one of the big stories. Jamaica College had some shake up in the coaching arena because they believe that, you know, JC could have done much better than third based off who they had, what they spent, and all of these things. You see me? All right. On the girls' side, we have Heidel. Heidel taking the title ahead of Edwin Allen again. Heidel was in a very, very serious, concentrated, you know, mood right through the championship. I think they did exceptionally well. You know, Edwin Allen had some mishap and they were pushed to second place. Third was Homewood, 230.5. So that was one of the highlight of the year champs. What is it? Corey prefer the girls. I can't say much of that. I had an interview with Corey Bennett, and you know the question was asked and he answered accordingly. So we have to work with what him said. You understand? One of the big talks of class 1 sprinting was Shania Douglas. She clocked 11.32 to take the win over Natries East 11.5, and Adora Campbell St. Jago 11.6. You know, that was an exciting final, especially the lead up to it. It was very, very, very exciting. That was class 2, sorry. Class 1, we saw Sabrina Dockery clocking 11.08 to take it ahead of Daniela Lewis of Homewood 11.43 and Ranicia Edwards 11.54. She basically obliterated the field. You understand? Obliterated the field. That was a personal best for Sabrina Dockery. And you know the story. She pretty much has gone pro. She's training at the Pure Athletics. She signed an Adidas contract. You know, she will also be going to school this January. You know, she will be enrolled in an educational institution. So a lot is going on for Sabrina Dockery. And it's one of the bright sparks. You know, several folks still believe that, you know, she did not make a very good move in going overseas. But yo, leave Dockery about false start. Yeah, she had a little issue there, but I mean, it is what it is. As she moves into the professional ranks, I certainly hope that, you know, she will get over that issue that she was having that would have caused her to be in that way. On the boys' side, you know, a lot was expected of Gary Card. Who remember that Gary Card of Ulmers? Yeah, man, Gary Card was touted to go sub 10. However, something dramatic happened in the final where he was injured, or he seemed to have grabbed something, and that momentum, that speed that he had, you know, he was able to still win 10-8 ahead of Tyrese Foreman of St. George's 10-9 and Malik Nugent of Excelsior. Yeah, so that was an exciting final as well. Shaquin Gordon, he was down in 5th place, 10.40. If you're just joining us, Jules, veteran broadcaster Donald Oliver, he passed away today. And the first part of the show, we did, a little thing there. We'd call it a little. I don't even know what to call it. But yeah. All right, so that was it for Champs. Before we close Champs chapter, we saw where Natasha Fletcher, that young lady, she clocked 52.8. She obliterated the field as well, Man say MVP ram like robot taxi. Easy in a gate, man. Sashana Johnson of Idle. Idle got 1,200 meters. But me I tell her, Natasha Fletcher, she's a gem. And I am saying, you see with how Natasha Fletcher deal with the thing last season. Come this season, I'm looking for at least a 51 from her. Yeah, man. I believe that she's gonna be going 51 come this season. She's gonna be in class 1, and it's gonna, or is she still gonna be in class 2? All right, that is still yet to be to be decided. So let's see. But 52, great stuff. Taj Marquis White and Marcina Rose 1-2 for Kingston College. Both of them did 45. Marquis White, aka Turbo, 45.84, and Marcina 45.90. These two youngsters have joined the Racers Track Club, signed the Adidas contract, and they are a part of the professional ranks at the moment. So let's see how they can matriculate. I think our 400 meters, I would say, seems to be in safe hands to date. So let's see how these youngsters progress, because oftentimes coming out of high school, they will not hit the ground running as we would want to believe or to see from a fan standpoint, but it's not always like that, right? Hey Rob Smith, aka Gate Man, I see you. You see, you make Anna take up the thing, but Ram like robot taxi and still as they wanna move. Remember, so them drop off a few, Remember they drop off a few. Jelly get drop off. Serena get drop off. Yeah, man, people get drop off, man. So that's why them still as they wanna move. Man, they're not easy though. Well, you say I haven't been on a live since the hurricane. Yeah, that's true. Because several people don't really recover still from the hurricane, I'm telling you that. Yeah, man. Certainly. You know what I mean? Alright, so after we've passed Champs, where is AR at? Say Jules, you have to go watch the videos them. You have to go watch the videos them, Because me talk about that already, Jules. Somebody in the chat tell Jules where AR there. Gate man, you can't deliver the message there, Gate man. You can't deliver that message there. Alright, so we move from Champs, and the thing go on with Grand Slam. And say several people blaming Jamaica and the Jamaicans for the failed Grand Slam. You know that? Several folks are blaming Jamaica for Grand Slam failing. How that happens? I don't know why they are blaming. Is it because the inaugural was held in Jamaica? So we get track, fix up track, and there was a huge thing about the track being worked on. If it is going to be approved, if the times are going to be ratified, you know, all of these things. Did they lay a new track? No, they just skim the top. So a whole lot of things were spoken on about Grand Slam coming to Jamaica. The conversation was about, did they do due diligence? Did they do their market research? Did they really talk to the right persons, the right people, you know, to find out about really and truly the Grand Slam situation? So that in itself was a big deal. Big deal. Big conversation. You know? What you say? No man, he end up turn on a minor. That pass minor. You understand? So Jules, I want to go on to the memory. What you say? You watch the video and you ask again. I saw your memory gone. I believe so too, Harriet. I believe so. But you know, Jamaica is getting the blame. Oh, the fans never come out, and I've always held this view that Jamaica's name, we have the moniker of being a track nation, and I've said it over and over. Jamaica got the name as Sprint Factory and as a track nation, not because we have the greatest fans in the world. You see, the few are the greatest number of fans in the world. You see, the few fans we have were really in track and field. They know about the sport. And know what the sport can be on many levels. Whether it is statistics, whether it is history, whether it is technicality, whether it is prediction and all of these things. Yeah? But we were never seen as a track nation because we have the greatest supporting fans in the world. No. That is not the reason why we got that name. It is because we always produce top athletes. That's why we get the name. So we don't want people believe that, oh, we're a track nation and we can't even support our local Grand Slam. We don't love tracks them way there. And the few people who love tracks were there. And I always say this. I'm going to say it again. Jamaicans are wagonists. When it's something not going good, that time they full up a place. Look how when the footballer go play. And you see, Ayana, when it comes on to champs is about you representing your school and the rivalry. All people when you go KC over KC stands. So it's all about picking a side and you remain with a side. That's how champs go. That's why the champs thing and the champs give a different vibe for the people them. You see me? So we know about the sport. We have champions. Little but with Talawa. Several world class elite athletes would have been from this island of Jamaica. Thank you, Donny. A lot of things they didn't do correctly. I remember Expo was happening on that very day. Champs ended last week. And you saw Saturday Champs crowd did stay. The Jamaican populace will follow the youngsters more than the adults. Some people know say Shelly I go run around there, so they not go. Oh, I see Shelly on TV, and that not important. And the big important thing them want to see, the athletes they run. So Jamaicans stay. So stop blame us for Grand Slam. Stop blaming Jamaica. Because after leaving Jamaica, they knew that things were not the same. Why continue? Exactly. Friday at 5 p.m. and a 3-day thing in Jamaica. No, sir. Jamaica attention span is very limited. Jamaica attention span is very limited, you know. We want to see the athletes representing on the big stage. Them never see Grand Slam as the big stage. Worse is at the first time it go do. Jamaica just never buy into the format. So I'm saying it again. Stop blame Jamaicans for Grand Slam being a failed entity. You understand? It is what it is. So Grand Slam came. But we get out of Grand Slam still oblique civil, running some 2 races, you know. A few other athletes get into the pot and they did their thing. So it wasn't bad. We saw Christopher Taylor coming back to track and field after, you know, what transpired with him is ban. He came back to track and field, and that was an exciting thing for him as well, you know, and for the supporters. Right, so yeah, Christopher Taylor came back was one of the big thing for the year. There's such a thing as feasibility study. The promoters, organizers are responsible, and I have always been saying that Langston Blake, I think they actually probably talk to people, but can I say that they went to the right people? I don't know. I don't think so. Remember, so when it just come on board, me did I say that, yo, that's something that don't look like it are working, and the fan base was telling me, coach, just watch how it a work, man. I never understand the format until me see it start, you know. I me say, you know, say concept and I look bad, but the 3 days thing too much. Try condense it in a 2 days. Me did I say that? I may end up go to one. I may I tell you, me did like how it set up. Me did like the treatment, how the athletes they were treated. Me like how the media space is set up. It was just a great experience for me. You understand? It was a great experience for me. So even though it is not, they have filed for bankruptcy. Sad news that. But I am glad I was a part of the experience because I was able to get international experience from a media standpoint. Yeah? Yeah, man. I loved that feeling. I just love the vibes, you know? I get fair. You know? Work through the thing and see how certain things set up. You understand? I did love the fact there. You understand? So yeah. I did like the vibe. I love the vibe. It was a humbling experience for me. You know? Was a very humbling experience for me. Yeah. And trust me. So what happened throughout now? We can't talk about the Reggae Boyz. we can't squeeze in the Reggae Boyz. The easiest World Cup qualifiers for the Reggae Boyz. Easiest. You can never get a World Cup qualifier like this again. No Mexico, no Canada, no United States, and Reggae Boyz. A joke thing. Joke thing. Joke. What me say? Joke. Joke. Me cannot believe. Say Reggae Boyz blew that chance. Arietta, boy, I mean, no say you don't want to talk about it, but a part of my script for the year in review. Yeah? Reggae Boyz got a golden opportunity to qualify for this World Cup. This World Cup is going to be in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And these teams would have gotten a bye because they are host. And you gonna tell me, say, them blew that opportunity? Yo, cat a 9, man. Cat a 9. Yeah, tell you, man. Tell you. I was so disappointed. Me say me no sleep well, people. When the game finished, I did not sleep well. Me couldn't manage. Me just a twist and a turn in my bed. Heartache and pain, man. Heartache and pain. All we feel was pain, pain, and more pain. Me say, them blew it, me I tell her, brother. Blew it. And I'm telling you. It's not a good look. But we have to big up Bonnie Shaw. Bonnie Shaw, on the other hand, where the reggae girl is concerned, she has reached 100 goals for Manchester City. One of the most potent strikers in the world. Man City women. Bunny Shaw. She go on a bag of things. Big up to Bunny Shaw. Seeing? So, big up to Bunny Shaw. So, in the midst of turmoil, I think Dennis Strong left too from the Reggae Boyz. Dennis Strong, he left the role of the CEO, which is a Gensec. Roy Simpson picked up that role. You know? So, it is what it is. Where that is concerned, you know. Yeah, man. Big up to all the people, you know. So Bunny Shaw go on that thing. And you know, when I talk about the award that is coming up, Athlete of the Year, Bunny has been snubbed again. And I think it is because of the criteria, but I think they need to adjust that. Because, listen, Bunny has been doing exceptionally well for Manchester City. Top league in the world, top striker in the world. It shouldn't be like that. You see me say? It shouldn't be like that. I mean, I tell her, say, it need to sort out. So the people them were put on or something there, need to sort out Bunny. Because Bunny all right. Which other thing me leave out? Tenacious Prior Warrior, welcome. What's up? Big up yourself. How you doing? How you doing, Tenacious? You miss me? Oh. Hey, me miss the whole lot of thing, I miss it to Tenacious, trust me. But you know, so when the track and field now go on up in arms, if the track and field people they don't show up, you know. So we can't do live. Look there. We only have on 42 people. You see me? I'm okay, just busy. How are you? And yeah, man, we're good, man. We're good. All right, which other event? So after Grand Slam, big up yourself, Tropical. So after Grand Slam, you know that the Jamaica trials came around. I mean, I tell you, that was a big event. In a big event that, the national championship, and it was just a very intriguing, very interesting championship. Why? Because several people believe that Jamaica should have pushed back the championship, while some people believe that the championship was okay where it's at. And at the end of the day, because athletes did not get the qualifying standard and they were able to meet the standard while they compete after trials, I think that was a hit. That was a big thing for the organizers, the J3s. They made a call, and I think it worked out well for them, because several athletes would have gotten the qualifying standard. They were able to be in the top quota for the event. So it turns out that it was a good decision. You understand? So that in itself, but the excitement of the championship was the final of the men's 100 meters, where Oblique Civil seemed to have a situation in that race, and it put the whole place in a frenzy. People are wondering if I'm head on him this and him that, and Oblique cannot manage pressure. And I was saying that, Oblique, don't run youth, we don't want you mash up. But we see him Masura hold him leg and, shock it up and thing. He was able to run back from back to actually qualify for the team. And we said that if Oblique got the championship this year and did something special, it would be a very, very good story. Very good story. Right? So I really liked what transpired at the national trials. Even in the female section, where Tia was more turned away, and boom, injuries show its ugly head. And guess what? Shelley and Fraser Price, oh my word, made the team. And Tina was the national champion ahead of Sherika Jackson. So I'm telling you, the championship was very, very good. And of course, the one pilot, Big Boy was, yo, Big Boy, my people, Big Boy almost give away him spot. The country was at Big Boy, and Big Boy just come so. And nearly give away him spot. And right through the season, Big Boy are run and people are say, yo, look, the Big Boy can't at the time. Big Boy can't at the time. Not knowing that Big Boy was already in the quota system. And then Brian Level had a poor execution in that 100 meters, and he didn't make the team. Akeem Blake had a phenomenal start. I mean, I tell you, him get himself in the team. And then Ashanti went on the circuit and she run some fast time. The team went to the 4x1 men went to London, and they were able to make that qualifying time, even though we had some issues. Yo, me I tell you, it was just a roller coaster. And then at the championship, the man they mess up the button. Big debate that. They wanna know stronger than ever, man. Big boy are the star of the championship, you know. Big boy just slow down and come, so. Big boy just come, so. Hey, people ain't cuss big boy. Remember the prediction show me, they telling us a big boy have to make the team. And people never believe. People are say, coach, you're biased, so you pick. Big boy always find a way to make the team. You understand? Big up yourself, Dr. Dan. What go on? Yeah, man. Big boy, Shelly and Oblique Civil. Really take it to them. See? So the trials was very exciting. You know. But before the trials, you know, one of the big takeaway before the trials, folks, and we talk about the trials, you know, was the fact that because you know, so me did dip on the website and watch the athlete, you know, because the big story that came out of 2025 is the plethora of athletes who were going to actually switch allegiance. I mean, I tell you, that shake up a place, and we have live shows in the afternoon. I mean, I tell us the people call into the show, and one of the athletes call into the show, and it go viral. I mean, I tell you people, I even got backlash for that interview. The master show me around and the man does call in, you know. And people say, me a facilitate. We say, what a big story that. And several of these media houses use my clip. Then the Diamond League final. Tia supposed to make the team to the Diamond League final, and Jojo show up and kick with her foot. But anyways, back to the switch allegiance. Because guess what, people, you know, say that not finished though. People still a chase athletes, you know. Me can't tell you, you know. People still chasing athletes, you know. Me can't believe say that still a go on. Yeah, man. People are still chasing athletes. Countries are still chasing athletes to date. But me na 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 na. Me na nothing. So, yo, me I tell us that after weeks the conversation there go on with the switching allegiance. The J3 get them share a beating, and then the Adidas contract come up versus the Puma contract. A whole heap of things go on. Why J3 never take the Adidas contract? Because the Adidas have a lot of things that could have helped the athlete. And I'm telling you, it was just a year of sporting excitement. You see me? I did videos and athletes feel like say me step over the line, and some of them coming on me DM and I say Ray and Tay. Yo, me I telling you say I've had it for 2025. And I say me just speak my mind. And that's why you see me know athletes when me heal up in and talk to them, but guess what? You see me? You see, me don't know you from down so. Yeah. me now go friend you, you know. Because you see, when me I talk my story or I do a story, I give my opinion, but I don't want nobody if come say me I have a friend and you go say this. No, me not depend that. I am not about that. Me not pick no side. I one side on the know say me have and a Shelley and Fraser Price. Seeing, and that is for several reasons. I want to know say me love all of the athletes them. People all block me on social media like that. I go stop me. Yo, all the things that 2025 is nice. Did easy. Yeah, man. And I am one of the persons who don't bad talk athletes. But sometimes I say things and them not like it. And I get up in their feelings. And you see, it's like probably because I'm not working at a media house or I'm not aligned to a particular media house, then I am not showing. Anyways, I'm going to leave that alone. But the fact of the matter is, yeah, man, we have been through it to 2025. But guess what? We were resilient. Let the public know what going on in a certain instances. You see, all of me talk about the Adidas versus Puma thing. Holy podiums. You see when the athlete call in on the show and say certain things, a whole heap of people a message man and say yo, like some bounty killer. Yo, may I tell you say if me did soft people, yeah man, if me did soft, I would have cut. Yeah man, if me did soft, I would have cut, man. If me did soft, I would have cut. But we are do a thing, and you know we can't make certain things stop us from doing what we are doing. You understand? So come down to World Championship and now Kishian was the man to beat. But everybody afraid of Noah Lyles because Father Hype, may I tell you, Father Hype are one of them where you can never rule out, you know. But we know that Father Hype started. We knew that Father Hype started late and him couldn't catch up Kishian or something there. Seeing? Big up yourself, Gavaska. Big up yourself, I don't know. May I tell you, you know, Noah Lyles was one of them that we fear. Melissa Jefferson, she had a beautiful season. Everything she touched. Everything she touched. Anything she touched. Left in her wake, may I tell you. Melissa does a cut and go through. You see me? Yeah. And Kishian was the favorite. But you see when Oblique become the favorite at the race, so I'm running around London in the race, you know. Yeah, man. That race at London in the rain changed people's perspective. But giving one story, when a virgin called me, you know, and said, Coach, who are winning the World Championship? And I say, you know, say Kishian are the favorite, but you say one Oblique Civil is a different beast this year, you know. Oh, Coach, what you talk, say, man? Them man, they can't win nothing, man. Them man, now, we coach at 3 seasons now, them man, me lose off of them man, then, man. I say, no, hold on. You see, this season is a different season. Look at the preparation. Look at the double work. Look at the litmus test. Look at the race of London. He did the 4x1. See? And then him come back, come run the 100 and did so well in the rain. You see me I say? So person say, well, coach, you not trick me this year. I say, all right, watch and see. I better you go call back and say you shoulda. You get me? And so said, so done. But me never did make the public know. Me just did a drop hints about Oblique because me did a get some real insight what go on. Yeah. Seeing? And of course, you know, Kishian was there. And when I gave my prediction, because I was so confident, I said Jamaica is going to get 1-2. And so said, so done. Seeing? So that was a big thing. Oblique story come back after so many tries, attempts, and he was able to win. Yo, that was big thing. Big deal. Jamaica 1-2. Long time that not happening, you know, since you see and you want, you know. May I tell you no people. I tell you no, this year was a very decent year where track and field, especially coming off the heels of what transpired in Paris, you know, and we were able to lose some of these athletes because of for whatever reason. So you know, so the medals then when we get in a them event, they're gone, you know. Chaja. Then Rashid Broadbell get injured at trials, Jesus please. And we are say, yo, medal whoops in the hurdles gone. But Tyler Mason and Orlando Bennett shake up a place. What me say? Shake up a place. Yeah man, me did I say it man. Yeah man. Yeah, all my people did panic about that race there. And then Orlando Bennett and something they get the silver and the bronze. Me I tell you man, that was excitement. And then Tina Clayton shake up a place. And the most disappointing thing, I went the 4x1 drop out. Oh my word. Me have to sit for this. We got London go run and we still, yo, me never want to rehash that here, man. But me I tell you, even Tyler Mason's story, you know, Tyler Mason's story is a beautiful story too, you know. Every year them man they get fourth and get dropped out, you know. And it was up in the balance too, you know, because if Rashid Broadbell did get back and could have run, you know, he played that miss him. But you know, when destiny set out, trust me, nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop it. You get to me, I say? Hey, me I tell you, hey, Anna, it hurt me, I tell you, baby girl. It hurt. Jesus, please, me I tell you, man. Oh, me it start to hurt me again. Moving on. So, we got spills and thrills at the championship. Shelly and me making the final. Oh my word. Oh my word. I don't know me feel about Shelly, you know. And if Shelly go make the final. Yo. Yeah. I mean, they don't tell you, say, if Shelly make the final, she not have a medal for me. Because her career would have already been great. May I tell you, man. This year in sports, nice. And next year coming, listen, I go on an assignment. You see, next year coming, ensure say on have on a note. So they can write down some of the most important. Hold on there. Check. Sorry about that, people. Me get an important call, you know. Yeah, Rochelle and Megan get hurt. Well, me didn't know about them there still, you know. Stronger than ever. Me didn't know about them there. So, if you don't notice when me did that talk about certain things, Anna give me review upon my prediction. If you notice, I was very coy when it comes on to those two ladies. Because I didn't know. Is it? Anyways, what we don't know? Wolper transfer go on. Akira forward back at Jamaica. We talk about Brianna gone pro. What we talk about? She left LSU. What else happened? Serena Cole left MVP. What else happened? A whole lot of things happen, you know. A whole lot of stories me drop, you know. A lot of athletes signed NIL deals that are Jamaican athletes signed. The hurdler from Florida, Shaquina Foot. What's her name? The 400-meter athlete there. Dejane Oakley, she signed with ON. A whole lot of things go on. You see me? Peanut needed a lawyer for what? So, me I telling the people, it was one of those things, you know? And one of those years. Excitement, heartache and pain, laughter, triumph. It was just one of those years in sport. Yeah. So Peanut versus JOA. You mean the whole athletes them versus JOA? Yeah, but Pinnock one came out because of some information that was sent and all of that. Yeah, man, a whole heap of things at Monica. A whole heap of things. Let me check back my phone. I mean, write down some stuff, you know. Kevona Davis came back home. Kellyanne Beckford gone overseas to train with Navasky Anderson. Whole lot of things going on, man. May I try to find my notes them. Excelsior winning the Morning Cup. Jamaica's men basketball team advanced to the FIBA America's World Cup qualifying round for the first time. Kishian winning the national trials in a world lead, 9.75. Bobsled team, hey, Taekwondo Tracy, holy pa medal. Cause Bobsled does a win goal, so. Tina Clayton silver, Brian Level bronze medal. Reggae Girls winning 18-0. A whole heap of thing, people. Whole heap of thing. Hey, me jot down some things in about. Me not know which phone in the pan. Me find that one on the phone there. I think we had a very good year. Sports wise. But guess what? He also changed club. He's not at Swept again, you know. He's over at Dynamic Speed. So yeah, him find him niche. And I hear him talking about next year. You know, next year is gonna be great for bobsled, you know. Yo, Onika, don't bother spoil up his stream, boy, no West Indies, you know. Don't spoil up his stream. We don't want to hear nothing about them, Onika. Make them go. Make them go. I think he's gonna stay there at the Gavaskar between it and track and field. So he's definitely gonna be there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But people, tell me something I miss out. What is your favorite moment of 2025? And your worst moment of 2025? Two minutes to do that, people. Drop your favorite moment of 2025 and your worst moment of 2025. Oblique winning. Alright, Gavaska, that is your best moment. When say you jump. Onika Taekwondo said the bobsled will make his start better for track. Yep. Harriet. Jamaica 1-2 at the Olympics. Which Olympics? You mean World Championship? Olympics at 24. We never want to remember about the Olympics there. Don't hurt up your head with that. Relay team not making it. Oh my word. Sulabel said best 1-2 in the worlds. Worst Reggae Boyz lost. Jesus, please. Relay team not making it. Yeah, world champ. Hey, you see the relay team not making it? I think that is a huge disappointment. Where say the worst for you is a transfer to Turkey, and then we want the coaches just become Turkish decks, you know. Best Ovil, Navaski's joy. Worst coach reaction to 100. Hey, Onika, you're not easy. You know, from come on here, so that. Where's my reaction to the relay button drop? How did react again? I don't even remember. You know, if you find that clip there and clip it though. Alright, big up. So people, me I go end the show now, you know. They said me did want to run a marathon, but you know look like it a go record. That headache can now go away. Yeah man, I try to find it and clip it. I try to find it and clip it. But people, I wish everybody a wonderful rest of 2025. Try as best as possible to remain safe. Right? Yo, I say that you see, the YouTube has really changed how me react in real life, you know. Because trust me, when me watching something by myself, you know, man, tear my place, you know. Big up to Ninja. Anyway, Ninja there, you know. The man was saying, nah, follow oblique again because he might take too much pressure pill. Right now, Ninja off all pressure pill. Watching Tina sitting down, not knowing she medal, then seeing her celebrating after she found out. The 1-2 in men 100. Okay. Remember to enable clip feature on your videos. Yeah, you know, so me I try to figure that out. Me I go try it. I try to figure it out. You don't know why me did turn that off. I don't know why I did turn that off, you know. Alright, Onika, I'm going to take it off and you clip it. I just send it to my number. Anyways, people, big up on yourself. Really appreciate you for 2025. It was a great year. You know, we have these lives, we have a lot of fun. And we hope that going into next year is going to be the same. You understand? And if me do football live, we have to forward to because World Cup are next year. You get what I say? Just big up on yourself. We hope to go to some meets in the year coming, all being equal. Yeah. Let's go and bless upon yourself, you know, people. No love and respect. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. And go into the new year with a lot of optimism. You might have things that you never get a chance to accomplish in 2025. Use those disappointments to propel you into 2026. Yeah, so that you can, actually reach to those goals and objectives that you'd have set out. And don't try to set overbearing, overwhelming objectives or resolution if you go by that. Just try to, live as good as possible with everybody you come in contact with. Love God and stay safe. You understand? All the best. And if you're a number one fan, big up yourself. And if you're a number 40,000 fan, big up yourself. Every single one of you played a role in making Coach's Desk what it is today. Until next time we meet, I probably